Unsolved murder.
Another prostitute was found dead on the south side.
A home invasion, leaving 2 residents dead.
The governor admitted this gotten out of control.
Meanwhile, the unsolved homicide rate has reached a record high.
My name is Roy Dunaway, and I'm your host. I'm a retired homicide detective with over 2 decades of experience with the Metro Nashville Police Department. I have worked and solved hundreds of murders. I was a Boxman. I got the interview. I got the confession. I had that knack, I had that gift from God that I could talk to somebody to get you to confess to taking the life of someone. And I was successful almost 100% of the time.
It was the late 90s in Nashville, Tennessee, and while record producers on Music Row were striving to put out the next hit song, detectives from Metro Police's elite murder squad were drowning in unsolved homicides. Not only was there an upsurge in gang-related killings, but now they were on the hunt for what appeared to be a serial killer who preyed on sex workers.
Talking about the whodunits, where you'd have a female prostitute cut in half, put half over in this trash bag in the alley, and you'd find the other half 2 blocks over in the alley in another trash bag. Take you 3 months to even figure out who she was.
From City Hall and even the Capitol itself, pressure was mounting for the murder squad to solve these violent atrocities that marred the reputation of the state's crown jewel. Enter Detective Roy Dunaway. Though young and lacking the usual 5 years of experience required to advance to this position, Dunaway was a natural. Known as the Boxman, he had the backing of the DA, as he got the result they needed. He had a knack for getting his suspect to confess. While some may have doubted his methods, it was hard to argue with the results of so many convictions.
He was always uncomfortable with the words that he killed Velma Tharp or he may have killed someone else. He was comfortable with, I was present at the time of her death.
From 1998 to 2005, as one of Nashville's star detectives, Dunaway was featured in numerous articles and news shows, commenting on various homicides and convictions he obtained. But then in 2007, with no explanation, Dunaway was taken off the murder squad and put on a desk job. He then left the force altogether, obtaining a job working security at a university in Kentucky. There'd be no more information on the situation until March 21st, 2021, when Dunaway published the first episode of his podcast, Music City Murder.
I've worked and solved hundreds of murders. I got the confession. I had that knack, I had that gift from God.
Again, without explanation, Dunaway abandoned the podcast and never put out the episodes promised in episode 1. However, those who followed the news in Nashville would know why.
Mike Rowland testified this afternoon that in the hours of interviews he's watched between Garrett and police, not once did Garrett ever admit to Tharp's murder. He said Garrett has always maintained his innocence, even when investigators at the time lied about finding Garrett's DNA on Tharp's body.
Police and District Attorney Glenn Funk both now say Atchison is the one who really killed Tharp, and that it was his DNA that was found all over Tharp's body.
It was now clear that Detective Dunaway's gift from God was nothing more than him telling lies on the stand. He testified to the court that his suspects had confessed when they had done no such thing, raising the alarming question of how many other innocent people had been convicted by the detective's lies, such as Raymond Long. Convicted in 2005, his family stands by him to this day. His mother, Carolyn, swears her son was home the night of the murder, and that law enforcement was so corrupt that neither she nor her husband were allowed to testify on their son's behalf.
And I said, Mr. Freeman, my son was at home with me. I said, I don't know which way y'all trying to go with this? And he said, well, you know parents can lie. And I'm like, well, if you want me to take a lie detector test, I can do that. No, Miss Long, no.
I couldn't do nothing.
I can't help you.
I feel like I was hurt.
I couldn't help
I was burning on the inside.
I've worked and solved hundreds of murders. I had that gift from God